you. You can get off whatever's holding you. Whatever you're addicted to, you can do it, boo. And you got to make your wings.
Yo, what up, world? It's my third video, and this video is about support, right? Let's talk support. All right, there's so much going on in the world today. There's a lot of unnecessary evils. There's a lot of bull crap going on. People losing their family to death, prison, drugs. It's a lot of negativity in the world. But we have a possibility to do something totally different by supporting each other. And that word support, a lot of people don't know what that word means. But I'm going to tell you though, man, when I was younger, I was wild and I moved around a lot from Florida to New York. But the one thing I did was support. Even to this day, I support my children, even though they live in another state, and I'm hoping to rectify the situation. I support my friends, my family, anybody who's around me, and I got breath in my body, I'm trying to support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we got, bro. All we got is each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I would do shows back in the day, the one thing I can remember is feeling like I had the #1 record every time. Right? I felt like my group was #1. I felt like nobody could touch us. Right? Shout out to my dog, Jay Proud. But the first thing I did was, when I went to venues, I was front and center in the front row. Especially if I knew you. If you was an artist and you making your run, doing your thing, putting your stuff together, your show, I was front and center every time. If I really rocked with you, bro, I was on stage with you. You feel me? But I felt like that, you know how hard it is to get on that stage? You feel like a stripper. And when I say a stripper, I'm saying because, like, you putting your all into this. You putting everything you believe in, all your emotions, pain, frustrations, whatever the word is. You putting all that into this record, into this performance. You know, everything went into the record. Now everything going into the performance. You get me? So you're on stage. All these people may have came to see you, or they may not have came to see you. And then there's people behind you that's got money in you. You dig? So people got money in you. And it's like, when you do business with the devil, the mafia, gangsters, they want their money back, kid. You think people is going to give you money and not want it back? See, when a record label does business with you, that's a business transaction. They want their money back plus 10 times, or maybe not 10 times, but they want their interest back. This is a business deal. So in business, you become the product, and you can't have a bad day. Like, you really can't have a bad day. Like, your voice go out. What? Hit that stage, dog. Or bad things happen. And then you got people in the audience who may not have came to see you. So now you got to wow them before they leave the club. They leave the club or the venue's pulling the plug on you. Every time you step on that stage could be your last time. Not to mention, you don't know who's in the audience. Stalkers, people with bottles, guns, You on that stage because you living your dream. You may be tired because you've been on the road, you've been doing your thing. And it's a hard thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you trying to get people to really vibe with your music. Because people have a short attention span. and they don't want to deal with no new music or whatever the case may be, and you know this hot. You be like, man, I just played y'all Jack Boys. That's my new joint. I think it's hot. I feel like it's hot. You know? So when I go to venues, I'm going to get on stage, I'm put my all into that song. Right? Just like I did when I was in the studio. Now, at the end of the day, me as an artist, I understand that. And I see that. And I know what it is. You know, when I was in jail, I was in the county at the time, and my niggas was going to do a show. Not a show. It started in Jacksonville, a 27-thing tour. I don't know if it was like club or city or whatever, but it was 27 shows back to back. And they were really important because the labels was really paying attention to what we was doing. And I missed it. I was locked up. All I could think about is my homeboy Jay Prout. All I could think about is V Martin, D Money, Felony, my brother Vinny Vici. At the time he was Petrie. I don't know why he called himself Petrie, but he sliding though. You feel me? You know, Greasy. All I could think about is my camp and how they was doing them shows. I didn't care about the trial. I didn't care about, you know what I'm saying, you know, lawyers and, you know, and I didn't have a bond, so I couldn't bond out. And I wanted to bond out, but they didn't give me a bond. So the only phone call I made was to my mama. And I was like, can you find out what's going on with this music? And she like, what about, I'm like, how was the show? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was the concert? So, I mean, like, those were my only focus. And those are, if you're an artist and you love what you do, that's your only focus. See, I started making music when music wasn't cool like that. You feel me? Like, it wasn't really cool to do music. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing music for a long time. And I perfected my craft. You know what I'm saying? And I remember my sisters telling me that they was tired of hearing my voice. And I just kept writing. You know what I'm saying? If I say it like this, if I put that word together, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to put metaphors and similes and, you know, just trying to learn how to have a mean pen. You know what I'm saying? Learning what 16 bars was and stuff like that. And if I have to go over stuff like that in these videos, I will, because it's important to understand the craft. But I don't want to get too far off subject. Let's get back to support. So before I was in jail, before any of all that stuff, man, I was front and center at every concert. Front and center. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we was in the building and we was going on stage, I was in the building. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. I hate being in clubs. I can drink and listen to music at home. And I'm not really a big drinker anyway. I don't really drink like that. But if I want to drink, talk to a girl, or whatever the case may be, hey, you know, party at my house. You know what I'm saying? We hanging out, we chilling. You know what I'm saying? We drinking, got the music playing, whatever. And I'm playing my homeboy's music. I'm playing my music. I'm not playing my music because I don't really listen to my own music like that. I mean, I do now because I want to, you know, see if I'm missing something, what can I do better, you know, critiquing my own self. But, you know, long story short, though, we have to start supporting people, man. It's not even about music. It's about, you know, I don't wear, like, designer clothes. Like I used to. I ain't gonna front, I ain't gonna cap. I do wear a lot of jewelry, right? Because every photo you'll see me on my Facebook, it's facebook.com, Michael Steeples, you know, or Garcia_Vega for Instagram. If you go to those platforms, you'll see every picture of me wearing jewelry. You know what I'm saying? I love jewelry. I used to. I'm not sure what I love now. I know I love music, right? And I kind of like dislike music too at the same time because it's so gimmicky, right? I want my music real. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to know the artist's been through that, or this is something they're writing about that they, you know, a writer's standpoint, this is a writer's point of view from a different standpoint. That third person, that you watch this happen to your people, you know what I'm saying? Or you went through it yourself. And most of the music I write, I went through it. So I write from my standpoint and what I see through my eyes. Sometimes I write from a third person point of view, like Dopesick. Dopesick, I want to do a video about Dopesick. My song called Dopesick, you can hear it on SoundCloud, Garcia Vega Dopesick, or YouTube. It's on this channel. But it's a real song, man, about real people, and we went through real things. You know what I'm saying? I, myself, have never been Dopesick. But, from the game we chose to live. And it's a very deep story behind that song. So I want everybody to like it, share it, comment, and please subscribe if you already haven't. I got like 16 subscribers and I'm excited. But anyway, so I would be on the front row, dog. And then like if anybody was in the audience and they was like, boo, I'm going to punch them. That's just me. I'm going to keep it one thou wow. I don't like people who knock people for trying to do their thing. But I don't want to get too confused, what I'm saying. I'm going to go back to the clothes part. I don't wear name brand clothes. I rock designer, like people from like around the world. You go to different cities and you travel and you'll meet different people who make clothes and people who, are just, doing their thing, little boutiques and stuff, or people who make t-shirts in their living rooms and, local designers. So that's what I wanted to say. I shop with those guys. I learned early on too to shop with like local farmers for fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. So like, I really don't want to shop with the big dudes because these big corporations are so greedy, bro. They won't even give you an opportunity for a job. When you're a convicted felon, you trying to get a job, bro, you're a convicted felon. I can't give you a job. They're the reason why the game is so messed up. At first, an artist could eat with, going to the studio, making CDs, and then there's companies that put them together. No presidential candidate cares about that kind of stuff because, they destroy the whole economy, and I'm glad that technology changed too, because now we ain't got to go to the record stores. I mean, I miss going to the record stores and reading CD covers and checking out the artwork, I miss doing that. You got to pardon my video filming. This is weird for me to be talking into a camera. I'm not used to stuff like that. I'm not used to cameras. I don't like cameras at all, which is probably why I got less video content. I just thought the music was good enough, that I would go to the studio and record a record and then put it out. But anyway, so back to support, man. I don't want to get sidetracked because it's something we got to practice, An artist come to you. Like I wrote a book about music. It's called That's Okay, Don't Sign Me. And I'm going to re-put it back out. People can read it. When you call somebody a local rapper or up and coming, what does that mean? I don't like those words because those words don't make sense. Because when a person is published, they're a professional. If they are in a professional recording studio, you're being published. Time, date, the time you was in there and the date you was in there. It all logs in through the Pro Tools. And then from there, you probably got ASCAP and BMI, so then you're going to copyright the song. That's commercial business. That's commercial. You're a published artist. You're a professional recording artist. That's the proper vernacular. Not local rapper, local singer. Now, if you're on the news and you're doing something great, local hero, home hero, whatever the case may be, But that local rapper and that up and coming, you know, that's poorly worded because, you know, just because, you know, you're not Michael Jackson, you know, that's political stuff. You know, people don't understand, like, when you get to be on that kind of level, that's political. That ain't got nothing to do with how good you are, you know. Oh, I ain't got a record deal, so I must not be a good artist. Come on, man. Listen, if I bought one of your records, then you a star to me, you know. And every time I see somebody, even now, I don't care how big I get, bro. You know, I don't care how rich I get, bro. If a dude walk up on me with a CD, I'm gonna buy it. Period, plain blank. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I'm gonna always support that, man. I remember supporting Early Plies, Early Flow Rider. You know, I've been in Florida for a long time, and I've seen dudes go from zero to heroes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember they first thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't that long ago. You know what I'm saying? So then to see dudes now acting like jerks when you meet them, you know, it's a soft spot. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, bro, you really got to be like that. We supported you this whole time. You know? These videos so long, man. I don't even want to make long videos. I just want to talk to y'all about support, man. And I want y'all to start supporting people. You know, people get their YouTube and, you know, and hit that like button, man. Subscribe, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see a local artist, man, throw them a couple dollars, man. You see a local lady knitting, making baskets, whatever the case may be, throw them a couple dollars, man. You know, look out for them. Because we got to start building up this local economy again. Because support is all we have. And if you don't support, you're a hater in real life. Because you're mad you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing with your life. I don't know what it is. You want to be a basketball player, news reporter, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to be, you know, you didn't get a chance to do that and you stuck at your mediocre job, sitting in the box. Get out the box. Use this job as a stepping stone to get to the next job. And if you're a critical thinker, use that job for your investment capital. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to start supporting each other. Forget that my video is long and forget that my video, I'm mumbling through the video because I don't really know what to say on camera and I'm nervous. But I want y'all to start to support each other better, man. I hate to see people like, you know, like, for instance, the word snitch. People would literally not just snitch on each other, but give the police the whole rundown. I'm talking about like dudes in jail that's supposed to be hitters. You know what I'm saying? Like gorillas. And they in that thing snitching, singing like mockingbirds. Now, if you see a little girl get snatched up, you're supposed to say something. Speak up. That's a life. Snitching is like, if me and you do something, you get caught, and then you go tell on me because they didn't catch me, and you mad because, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you get caught, I'm supposed to come hold you down. I'm supposed to run that check to that, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to run that check to that jail, bro. You know, or lawyer or whatever, or family or whatever. But the game is so messed up, bro. We don't even do that, bro. Like, we ain't even real anymore, bro. Like, it's so many, dog. I'll be in the hood every day, all day. And I can count on my hands, bro. I can count on my hands how many real people are in the world today. How many real females out there is holding it down while they man locked up. You know what I'm saying? Your man get locked up, you in the bed with his brother. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, you can't be a cheater and tell me you real. You loyal. How? Where's your loyalty at, bro? You know what I'm saying? You can't be your homeboy and then get around your other homeboy and be like, oh, man, that nigga don't know what he's talking about. That nigga think he fire. That nigga ain't nothing. That's not real, bro. That's phony, bro. And then most of y'all dudes overlook that when y'all look in the mirror. Y'all look in the mirror and think to yourself like, damn, am I a flawed nigga? I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas hold it down. My nigga came to me and told me, bro, I want to make music. I went in my pocket, Boom. Here goes some money for studio time. You know what I'm saying? And you can't look out financially for everybody, but you know, it ain't nothing for to share a post or, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to all my people on Facebook looking out for your boy, sharing posts. Shout out to my Instagram people who be like sharing posts. That's real, man. Like, you see somebody want to do something positive, man, support that, man. You know, I actually seen, I got into a fight because I was in jail and this dude said man, you know, he was playing spades, whatever. And bro was like, yeah, my son came home and he talked to me about, you know, I told him to get that out of my face. And, you know, I didn't even know bro like that. But just to hear him say that he smacked somebody's son's hand because his son said he wanted to study space or whatever it was he was talking about, it really had me hot, bro. So we had to get there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy because, like, we have to be in a world where the government want to destroy us. So we have to be better than what they are. You have to be better than your parents. If your parents didn't support you, support your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, show up to these events. You know what I'm saying? Like, look out for your fellow man. And you know what's real too? I'm going to cut this video short. But what I'm going to tell you is this. I've seen mothers have babies, but then later on in life become druggies. I've seen mothers not be mothers. And then on top of that, you know, and no disrespect to nobody, right? But I've seen mothers not care about their own children and run the streets. So if you don't care about your own children, you can't never care about me or anybody else for that matter. Now, I don't know anybody personally like this because I don't rock with those kind of people, because that tells you about my character. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just want to tell you, man, just support, man. Like, look around you, man. Like, this is all we got. This is all we got. If this is all we got, man, let's take care of it. Each other, you know? You know, at the end of the day, bro, like, if we in the streets and we trying to run these houses, make this money, whatever the case may be, we shouldn't be pulling guns on each other, trying to rob each other. Master P said when he walked into his studio and built his empire, and multiple people had talked about it already. They said P used to come through venues, and everybody had on Rolexes. His whole team was eating. That's what I'm talking about, man. Support, bro. We got to stop being selfish, man, and start supporting, man. Ain't no iron team. Shout out, man. It's your boy Garcia Vega. 24 minutes. I'm nervous. I wish this video was a lot better, man, but I like YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of YouTube, so I want to make more videos. This is my support video, man. So support me, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to have better content for y'all in the future. Also, real quick, I'm going to do a shameless plug. I'm going to be posting some live footage of your boy. I'm going to be doing some shows here in the next couple weeks, couple months. This summertime going to be real litty. Holding it down, putting up new music. Shout out to my dog, Jay Proud. Trauma Unit. New album coming soon with that. Garcia Vega music coming soon. 7R music coming soon. Y'all check that out, man. 7R. Shout out to King Wave Food, man. Duval County, Pinellas County, Tallahassee, Florida. We in the building, baby.